Recording in progress.
Hello everyone, welcome you all for the demonstration for the IBM project, which is simple use case called Auditai. Auditai for fraud detection in audit data that has been submitted to non-module 1. Let me tell about my team members. Firstly, let me introduce myself. My name is T. Balamurugan. I am the team lead of this project. My team members are Baranidharan and GOKULAKRISHAN. My team ID NM2023 TMID 01902. As we are scheduled to project this use case, we are guided by our industry mentor and our faculty mentor. Let us go to the demonstration of the project. Purpose and goals of the project. Fraud is a serious issue that can have serious consequences for business and individuals. Detecting fraud is important because it can help prevent significant losses and protect the integrity of the company or organization. Thus, we have implemented the system to fulfill the above mentioned critics. Now let us see the problem statement and the proposed solution for the problem statement. Problem statement. The client has feels that his or her audit data is not safe. It has been some fraud activities in such case. He or she want to check whether the given data file contains correct data or not. Proposed solution for the given problem statement. With respect to the given problem statement, we are going to the proposed solution by evaluating the input at where the client feel fraud activities or fraud data. Client are allowed to feed their data with some evaluation metrics at the web page and allow the predicted data to see by the clients. Now let us go.
Recording in progress.
Now let us see the Flask integration and working of the real product system that we have created for the NM engineering. Okay, without any further delays, let us start with our coding part. Here we are coded our main project, which is nothing but Python used Flask and Pickle. Here we imported the Flask and Pickle to integrate this web framework with the cloud, IBM cloud. For integrating the IBM cloud, we used the API keys, which is generated by the IBM cloud. Here we have the static files, which contains image and other essential stuff. Here we can see the index HTML, main HTML, and project HTML, which is nothing but front end of our web application. This app.py is a Python file, which is nothing but the main source code of our project. Here I already executed this code. Now let us redirect this page to our web application. Here, after we executed this code, we got the local host for running this project in web framework. For this, we are just clicking Control plus click, which will redirect us to the web page. Yeah, there it is. Here we can see our web page. This is the front end we created using HTML5 and CSS. And without any further delays, we can move to the next options. Here we have the learn more options and start prediction options. Now we can see the learn more options where we can find the description of our use cases, and we can see the team members and other essential details about our use case. Now let us start predictions. Using this prediction button, we can start predicting. For predicting the data, we have to fill the form. Here we have to fill each and every row in this column. Only if we done this, we can get the data can predicted. If we didn't enter any essential data, the data won't be predicted. Hence, we have to enter all the data. This is nothing but a data from an audit data file. So we are now about to submit this. Okay. By submitting this, we got the result as risk predicted. Here in the specialty of the system shows the predicted risk. If the risk is there, it will show like 1. and if there is no risk, it will show like 0, which is nothing but an KNN approach. And KNN approach is a machine language technique. The ML implanted in this project uses KNN approach to determine the fraudulent activities in the given data. If the fraud activities is predicted, the system alert us with 0, else it shows 1. In the case, now we understand that he or she has some fraud activities done in their data file. Thus, our system ultimately predicted the fraud in the data. So here we got the 1 as a result. So with this, we can confirm that the given input has some fraud auditing in their file. So we can see the construction and framework. The construction of the project will be followed by Mr. Baranidharan.
Mr. Balamurugan, thank you. Let me introduce myself. I am Baranidharan. I am here to explain about the construction and, and, and framework of this Auditai system. At the beginning of project, the software requirement for coding we use Visual Code System. And then we have import the requirement package just like Flask and Pickle, etc. And over to Balamurugan.
Okay, Mr. Baranidharan. Now let me take from here. Here we have coded the web application, and now let us see the logistic behind this. The coder has a logistic coder that has been built with the deep instinct of experts. The insight of expert are used here to predict the data correctly. And we created the connection between the local host to the IBM cloud using the API keys and URL. These API keys and other virtual space are generated with the support of IBM Cloud and Watson Studios. So our application can be run virtually on these platforms too. We have integrated our project in the IBM Cloud. Thus, it is open for use. Then we did front end for this application, which is nothing but this index HTML, main HTML, project HTML. These are integrated with each other. The main HTML contains the href of this index and project HTML, which enables us to redirect to the next page. And we had used the KNN approach. This KNN approach is nothing but KNN means K refers to nothing, but NN refers to nearest neighbors. KNN approach. We had used the KNN approach for predicting the data, which is nothing but a machine learning technique. This is used to analyze and predict the solutions. It uses to give the nearest solution, and it shows the how farthest the solution and problem are there. So the pros and cons of this technique will be explained by our next team member, Mr. Gokulakrishan.
Thank you, Mr. Balamurugan. Let me introduce myself. I am Gokulakrishan. I am here to explain about benefits of using KNN approach and to provide process and cons of our system. Let me see about the benefits and the reasons for using KN approach. Generally, KN refers to K nearest neighbors. It stores all data and classifies new data based on similarity. It brings the nearest neighbor solution for the problem. Process of KNN. It is easy to understand and simple to implement. It can be it can be it can be used for good classification question. It is ideal for nonlinear and data such as our case of data being used. It can naturally handle multi cases. It makes no assumption. It immediately adapts to change process of proposed system. Higher flexibility, reactivity, lowering the rate of phase uh, positivities, wider data pool and scalability, superior compliance. Just to overcome the complexity that experienced by traditional method, we are using the system. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Gokulakrishnan. Thank you guys for presenting your deep insight of our system. And I thank everyone for giving me this opportunity. With this, we end our session. Thank you.